What's going on? In this video, we're going to go through how local service businesses can set up Google Search Console, what it is, and how you can set it up so that your pages can show up on Google. So Google Search Console is a way for you to measure the performance of your website as well as to help index your website. In other words, to help make sure that your pages show up on Google. Google Search Console is a great way for you to do this. So as you can see here, this is my website here. On the overview page, you can see the amount of web clicks that you've had. I think this is a 3-month period. So in this case, from March to June. You can see here the amount of clicks that have been clicked on my website. You come here, you can see the pages that are indexed. In other words, the pages that show up on Google. And then it shows a little bit about the experience of the website here. And then of course you click this, you can see once again, the performance of the website, how many people clicked on a link, the amount of impressions that you have, or the amount of times that your website appeared for a certain result, the average click-through rate, so it's like the percentage of people that actually decided to click, and then the average position. So position means, like, in this case, 13. So it was a 13th search result that came up on Google. So what you can do here to actually get started with Google Search Console to make sure that when people are searching for a specific result that your website can appear, what you want to do is you want to come here and you're going to be taken to an initial page to allow you to select a property type. So to make this as simple as possible, all you want to do, if you want to follow along right now, all you want to do is take your URL or your link. So this is my website here, zqdo.info. Whatever your link is, just copy it like this, select everything, and then come in here. And it's easier if you paste it in this one, and I'll explain why. This one, the URL prefix, gives you more options to be able to get you set up on the Google Search Console. With the domain, it only lets you do it via the DNS verification, but you might want to do it through some simpler ways, which you'll see in a minute here. So I recommend paste your link in here under URL prefix. So for this example, we're going to say like this. Just as an example, we're going to say www.test.com like this. So whatever your link is, just put it in there. Once you hit continue, it's just going to verify this property or verify that your link is actually registered to a certain provider. So you have to give it a moment to verify. Okay, good. So once it's verified, it gives you a couple of options of what you can do. You can either do an HTML file, HTML tag, analytics, do a tag manager, or domain name provider. For your case, most likely you're either on WordPress, Wix, Squarespace, another builder, something like this. So what you want to do is, if you already have Google Analytics or Google Tag Manager, you can click this, get up and running right away. If you don't have that, it's okay. What you want to do is click this right here, domain name provider. You're going to come in, you're going to have a series of steps that you can follow. The record type, you can go ahead and use either the TXT or the CNAME. What you want to do is you want to take this record here, and you're going to be able to paste this in your actual record. Now, if you don't know how to do this, all you want to do is come here and say how to add Google Search Console to GoDaddy, or how to add Google Search Console to Namecheap. Just type it in on Google. You'll be able to follow some steps, and then you can get the up and running. Now, if you still need help, of course, you can feel free to reach out to me and help you do this. You can either look it up on Google, or you can ask me and I'll be able to help you out. But once this is verified, it might take some time. Once this is verified, you click verify and it's going to verify. Then you're going to be taken to some other steps that you have to follow. It's going to ask you questions about your website. You're just going to go through that step. But this is very helpful because you're going to be able to track what pages are actually showing up on Google. And once you get everything set up, here's a test that you can do. You can open a new tab like this and type this, say site zqdo.info like this. And now you can see here, in my case, it's 93 results. You can see just what pages are actually showing up on Google. This is very helpful because you might be wondering, are my pages even showing up? Great way to test that is just type in site and then the name of your website. So once again, I hope this tutorial was a little bit helpful on how you as a local service provider, local business, can actually get started making sure that your pages are actually showing up on Google. If you need help with setting this up, if some parts were confusing, of course, please feel free to reach out to me and I'll be glad to help you out with this. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.